Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, August 28. The Ministry of Health and Wellness has inspected and/or fogged 552 schools in anticipation of the start of the new academic year.
That process is ongoing and will continue through the first few weeks of school to ensure that our children are protected in that environment.
The Health and Wellness Minister, Dr. Christopher Tufton, was addressing his ministry's quarterly press briefing on Tuesday. The ongoing exercise is part of the ministry's efforts to contain the regional outbreak of dengue. Data from the ministry reveal that there have been 5,200 suspected, presumed, or confirmed cases of dengue, with over 4,000 cases having onset dates in 2019. Dr. Tufton says the ministry's sustained mosquito control program continues. A $130 million program involving the National Solid Waste Management Authority and the parish municipal corporations is operational. The Ministry of Health and Wellness has meanwhile increased its use of the Public Health Act to issue citations to persons who facilitate mosquito breeding sites around their homes. And 1,200 temporary and permanent vector aids have been deployed across the island, with particular focus on high-risk communities.
I'm going to ask the public to invite and support these persons when they visit their communities. They should be readily identified with IDs, with a vest that says who they are, very visible, and we need them to be out there to support the efforts of the public.
In the meantime, Commissioner of Police Major General Anthony Anderson says plans are being put in place to keep traffic flowing smoothly for the start of the new school year. The Commissioner gave the update at the first meeting of the Cabinet after the summer recess on Monday. Cabinet members also discussed the importance of equal and consistent enforcement of the road traffic laws following a highly publicized stunt driving incident. They expressed concerns about public confidence in the system of law enforcement, as well as the maintenance of public order and discipline on the roads. The Cabinet reminded the Jamaica Constabulary Force of the critical importance of enforcing the traffic laws in the context of the government's zero-tolerance policy. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Andrew Holness says he will be having a similar meeting with the National Works Agency. That meeting will discuss any coordination that may be required for the effective and efficient flow of traffic on roads where construction works are underway. Still on the roads, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has confirmed that he has no plans to close down the National Works Agency, NWA. Following a news item which said there would be major changes in the structure of the NWA, Prime Minister Holness sought to clarify that report. He said the NWA had been instructed to improve its service delivery to meet the increasing number of road infrastructure projects that are underway or will be started shortly. That means the Works Agency will have to step up its supervision of contractors who are hired to carry out road construction works across the island.
We can't close down the NWA, but we can change how the NWA operates. And I'm going to spend quite a bit of my time in ensuring that, especially with this new project heading towards the east, that it is done properly.
Prime Minister Holness was speaking Monday as he signed a contract for Phase 1 of the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project targeting eastern Jamaica. The works, to cost $195 million will cover roads between Harborview in St. Andrew to Port Antonio in Portland. Starting today, the Bank of Jamaica has reduced its policy interest rate on deposit-taking institutions' overnight placements by 25 basis points to 0.5%. The central bank says the move is intended to stimulate faster expansion in private sector credit, which is expected to spur higher economic activity consistent with the inflation target. The Bank of Jamaica says the decision reflects its assessment that inflation is projected to average 4.3% over the next 8 quarters. While this is within the 4 to 6% target range, without the intervention, inflation is likely to fall below the target's lower limit at various points over the period. In a statement Tuesday, the BOJ said that over the medium term, the forecast was for inflation to gradually approach the midpoint of the target, albeit at a slower pace than previously expected. The bank also asserts that the inflation forecast is mainly predicted on the continued impact of low domestic demand conditions relative to the economy's capacity, slower growth among Jamaica's main trading partners, and a decline in international commodity prices. The impact on electricity rates from imminent changes in the fuel mix in the domestic energy sector is also factored into the BOJ's decision. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.